You can call it a game, but I call it escape, building generals to
Hey everybody, welcome to EvonyBites. I'm just going to go over titles here real quick in this one. This is going to be a short video. While I have the opportunity and I've got the throne right now, it gives me a look into all the controls for it. So for those who've never seen inside of it, or you've been wondering, or I don't know, maybe even you had throne but you were confused, it happens. So I'll kind of just run through how titles and being king works and why you want to be king real quick, and this should be a short video. This symbol that you see over me signifies that I'm king. There's probably people with other titles. Well, yeah, here's a negative one. Okay, there's a positive one on him right there. And if you click on it on the monarch and go into detail, you see the little symbol on the top right. That's telling you what that title is giving you, and for king, this is what it gives: troop attack, defense, and HP, 15% training capacity, 10% true death into soul rate, 5%. All right. You have king title by holding the throne in the center of the map, and you're able to give out titles to other people. When you are king and you go into City of Throne, it tells you the same thing. It tells everybody right here. And then if you go to title, see, I have the ability to assign them in here in the throne. And the only way I can do that is if I've copied the name, then I can come in here and paste the name in. Or I can go directly to the person's castle, like right here, and see how it says award. You can give out these king's rewards, which I've already given them out. You can only give one chest per person. And again, I have to have the location. Sorry, the location of the person, so I can click on them and select to give them the award. But then also title right here. If I go to title, if I wanted to, I could hit assign title right here, and it would give them that. Now, these are negative titles. I don't want to give them to my teammates. I usually reserve these for people who ask for them, which is most of these people. They have them. Or people who are F-tards. And like this guy, Dice. And like to attack people inside nap or on tiles or something like that. And actually, it's not something to insult anyone, really. For me, it's just a way to organize people. If you're KOS or you hit tiles or something, if you give someone a title, they're very easy to see, very easy to look for. So it's just kind of a marker. And those are how you can give out titles. Go to the person or copy the name, come in here to throne, and go to the title. And what they each do, this is Prince right here. Troop defense and HP 10%. Attacking troops attack 15%. Training speed 5%. Princess. Hey, don't get this one wrong right here just because it's called Princess. Ladies, obviously you'll love it, but fellas, don't be scared of this one. Who cares if it says Princess, because it's in city troop attack 30%. Hospital capacity 10%. That's fine. But in city troop attack 30% to all your troops, archers, siege, cav, and ground, all 30% attack in city. If you're doing trapping or wanting to take hits or beefing up your defense, be a princess. Who cares what it says, but it's a great one. Chancellor, all resource production 10%, troop upkeep negative 10%. Imperial Guard, troop attack and defense 10%, in city troop HP 15%, 15%, march speed 10%. Priestess increases all resource gathering speed 10%. Scholar, research speed 15%. Troop upkeep negative 10%. March speed to monsters 15%. Increases all resources 10%. Commander, all troops attack 10%. Training speed 5%. Training capacity 10%. Priest, all resources production 10%. Healing speed 10%. Truth death into troop soul 5%. Craftsman, construction speed 15%. So I don't know how it works on your server, but you can usually just mail or message whoever's got the throne at the time and ask for a title, and they'll usually give it to you. Now here's the catch. Once you assign one, it can only be assigned again in 24 hours. So you can let that person wear it for 24 hours, take it off, put it on somebody else, or you can take it off before the 24 hours is up, but then it can just sit there until the 24 hours is up. Once it's assigned, it cannot be assigned again for 24 hours. So even if you take it off of somebody early, you've got to wait the 24-hour clock. So this is why you might be like, hey, I asked for a title. Why haven't he given it to me? Or why didn't she give it to me? It's probably the timer. You know, you've got to wait 24 hours. To me, the best way to do that is just pick a time, whether that be in the morning when you get up, get on and do your morning stuff, or at night before you go to bed, and assign all the titles at that point. If you're giving them based on request, just go in and give them in order in your mail and messages based on the people who ask for them each evening or morning at the same time. If you start taking out titles and putting them on randomly, you're going to be a cluster F, and you're going to have no idea who has what when. Those clocks are going to get out of sorts, and it'll be a mess, and that happens sometimes. So I just prefer to pick a schedule and stick to it and give everybody titles that way. It is common, if it isn't spoken out loud, it is common that when you're holding throne that you give the primary fighting-oriented titles to your own team, particularly during kill event. I mean, must I explain why? I mean, you might look at that and go, well, that's not cool. They're giving it, but, you know, you're going to do it too. And that's fine. I expect you to when you have throne. That just makes sense. That's sort of the benefit of you having it at the moment. So why does someone want throne? To me, there's really only one reason to do that. Certainly don't want it or want the job. Most people shouldn't. If someone really loves being king or queen and holding the throne, they probably shouldn't very long. Because it's not a great job. But in any case, what you get for holding it twice is these little puppies right here. These gold wings. Okay. These are complete the glory monarch's glory to earn it. Alright, keep that in mind, those gold wings. And then these blue wings right here, you get by ranking top 5 in server war. Okay, so blue and gold wings. Why would we want those? Well, you get the gold wings by holding throne 2 times. It doesn't matter if those 2 weeks are next to each other or spread out by 9 months. The second time you hold throne, you are granted the gold wings. Okay? So that's why everybody rotates it around and has it for 2 weeks essentially, and that's really the only stinking point of throne. They're not God, they don't run anything, they shouldn't be making rules, sending out a different email per king, just stating different rules and different expectations. That's just chaos. If you do that, you got a chaotic server. Really, Throne just uses the mail to send out the standard rules, which are normally set by the whole server. Whoever runs the server, or the top alliances, the top 5, or, you know, the one monarch alliance, or however you guys do it. But the Throne sends out those mails. That's at least how commonly it works in servers I'm usually on. And not by my decree either. I don't decide anything. You know, certainly not anymore. But that just ends up being how it is. And then those gold wings. Now, what do you want those gold wings for? And that's going to be not in there. Let me get focused. Unlocked down here. Wonder. You have to open up Wonder here by getting, what does it say right here? Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, check it. By getting server war Aries right there. Okay. Blue wings. You get blue wings by ranking top 5 in server war. Once you get those blue wings right there, it unlocks the ability to open Wonder. So you can see I have everything else other than the resources. I mean, I have those, they're just not open. So the only thing stopping me is that server war Aries. I have to get top 5 in server war. And then I could upgrade the Wonder to level 1. And when you upgrade the Wonder to level 1, it gives you this dragon right here, this blue one sleeping, this little lazy bastard over here doing nothing, snoring away. I think I heard him fart. Yeah, you get this blue dragon, which he tends to be by far the best on your ground attack generally. But until I get the next dragon after him, I sometimes use him on defense. He can work alright for your ground, even though that's misplaced and not the most efficient use for him. After him comes another dragon. See here, so when you open Wonder 1, you'll get that dragon. But what we're really after here, at least what I'm after here, is Thebes. This dragon right here. You get this dragon by opening Wonder 2. Wonder level 2. Then you get this puppy. That puppy is siege heavy and geared towards your defense general, and that is definitely where you're going to use him, and he is beef. Once you can start leveling that dragon up, you're really puffing it down. Alright, so you get that by getting gold wings. So as soon as you rank top 5 in server war and get your blue wings, you're eligible to unlock Wonder 1. If you've already or after that to acquire gold wings by having thrown twice, then you can go to level 2 Wonder, and then you'll have 2 more dragons unlocked. You'll have Nordic, I think it's called, the Ice Dragon, and then you'll have Thieves, the Defense Dragon. The Ice Dragon's ground. And those 2 dragons are pretty badass, and that's what you're after, and that's what you want. So we need to be king or queen and hold the throne to unlock those wings. At least to get to level 2, which that's the goal for me. We haven't had server war yet, so no one can get blue wings yet, obviously. So we're still waiting on that. But anyways, that's how titles work. That's how king and queen and throne and kind of brushing over some of that works. Why we do it. Aries wings, blue wings, gold wings, dragons. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. We didn't have any lag or glitching or any messiness. That's good. But Evony still bites.